Previously on the Dice Girls.
In the middle of the night, you hear, quiet voices, and you hear Sadie's voice say, "Bring the gemstones to the Cosmore Forest." And then you hear a rustling noise in your room. The shadows kind of take a form. It's kind of like a demon.
So, I heard Sadie.
What?
What do you mean you heard Satan?
Where are we going?
Costco.
Great, let's go to Costco.
With sugar and spice and a roll of the dice, you're listening to The Dice Girls.
So in our last session, you guys battled a shadow demon.
We did that.
In the middle of the night.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And then you went back to bed.
Right.
When you wake up the next morning, you all feel really great because you've leveled up.
Yay.
Sweet. Woohoo!
So let's talk really quickly about what that means for each of you. Who wants to go first?
I can go first.
Silence.
Don't everyone volunteer at once. I feel like a teacher, looking around the room. Is
Like
anybody
for
going to raise
whoever's
their
not
hand?
raising their hand,
Yeah.
you're like
kind of
you.
didn't make eye contact.
Yeah,
Right, oh my
exactly.
God.
Exactly. All right, so Triggus, what does leveling up look for you?
Okay,
look like?
so I got to add a cantrip,
Awesome.
and I added True Strike.
Ooh.
You point a finger at a target in range. Your magic grants you a brief insight into the target's defenses. On your next turn, you gain advantage on your first attack roll against the target, providing the spell hasn't ended. So I changed out Silent Image for Dissonant Whispers.
Mm-hmm.
You whisper a discordant melody that only one creature of your choice within range can hear, racking it with terrible pain. The target must make a wisdom saving throw. On a failed save, it takes 3d6 psychic damage and must immediately use its reaction, if available, to move as far as its speed allows away from you.
Holy
Oh my
bananas.
God.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. Cloud of Daggers, I changed. I did, because I've already used it twice. I want to stretch my
That's fair.
my spell casting ability.
Yeah, you want to
So-
explore. You want to experiment a little
I
bit.
do. I don't want to be in a rut,
Yeah.
Becca. I really don't.
Yeah, you
So-
don't want to be in a spellcasting rut. I get it, Triggus. I get it.
I traded Cloud of Daggers for Blindness Deafness.
Oh.
You can blind or deafen a foe.
Wow.
So, but I think that could come in handy.
Yes.
Really handy.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
Okay, and then I traded Enhance Ability for Charm Person.
That's exciting.
Yeah,
That's a
I
fun
love it.
one.
Whoa.
I love it.
Yeah.
So then Locate Object, I traded in for Detect Magic.
That's exciting.
And then I chose a feat.
Yes. Because we reached level 4. I don't think we said that yet. We went from level
Oh.
3 to level 4.
Yeah.
Now we're starting to get into the good stuff.
So I chose the Observant feat.
Mm-hmm.
You're quick to notice details of your environment. If you can see a creature's mouth moving when it's speaking a language you understand, you can interpret what it's saying by reading its lips.
Nice.
And then I also got to add some numbers in there,
Yes.
but I don't have all that written down, but it was super cool.
You added, I believe, +5 to your investigation and your perception.
Yeah.
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 So you're just super keen observer
Yes.
Which is funny because I think Triggus has minus in both his intelligence and his wisdom.
now. You're correct. You are correct.
Yeah.
Just literally overnight.
Just super observant.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
I'll go.
Do I need to eeny, meeny, miny, mo?
I volunteer. Slowly.
Go for it. What changed for Rhakna from level 3 to 4?
Okay, so I gained hit points. So my new hit point total is 31. Yeah, only one more than Triggus though, which feels a little wrong to me, but at least I still have the most in the group.
Yes.
I gained an additional spell slot, so now I have 3 a total, and I can take on 3 spells at a time.
Cool.
And I took a feat as well. I took on the healer feat. So whenever I am stabilizing somebody, they also gain 1 HP.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and then I can also spend a use of a healer's kit to restore 1d6 plus 4 plus the creature's max number of hit dice in HP,
Wow.
which is a lot. Yeah.
That's
So,
exciting.
Yeah, I think that's it.
Nice. Good deal.
Yeah.
All right, what changed for Kai?
Well, I'm now at 23 hit points. Yay.
You're slightly less squishy.
Slightly less squishy. And I also took a feat. They both took the helpful feat, so I took a fun one. I took linguist.
Wait. So how many languages can you speak now?
9. I speak 9 languages now.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, so my intelligence score increased by 1.
Nice.
I learned 3 new languages, and now I have the ability to create written ciphers. Others can't decipher a code I create unless I teach them. They succeed on an intelligence check, or they use magic to decipher it.
So I can
Yeah.
speak to you in Orcish now.
And I can speak to you in Aquan, and we can
Right.
tell secrets.
Yeah, that's why I got it. So, like, if we're, like, trapped or something, or there's somebody listening to us, you could say something to me in Orc, and then I could relay it to Triggus and Aquan.
Yeah, I'll be like,
Yeah.
Wow.
grog block, grog grog. Did you understand that?
Yes.
I did not, though. I did not, because I don't.
So then I'll tell it to Triggus, bubble, 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 bubble.
That's great.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I love that. So yay, we're all level 4 now.
That's wonderful. I'm
That's-
so excited.
Yeah, so exciting. Okay, so when we last left off, you were sleeping and you slept and you wake up. And then what?
Now I learned 3 new languages.
You learned 3 new languages in
My
your
sleep.
sleep. That's how good you are at learning
Yeah.
languages.
Mm-hmm.
So when we went to sleep at the end,
Mm-hmm.
did Rhakna wind up sleeping in our room
Yeah.
after the demon
I think
experience?
she said
Yeah.
she was going to.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
assume she has a bedroll
Yeah.
or something. She like camped out on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah.
She
sleeping
dragged
bag.
the bed in from the
Yeah.
other room.
I could see her doing either,
Yeah.
honestly.
Good morning, ladies. It's another beautiful day, and I feel much stronger and smarter. Anyone feel any changes?
I feel like I can take more hits than usual.
Good.
I
Can
think,
cast more spells.
yeah, I feel like I can take slightly more hits than usual.
So we need to get out of here immediately. We have things to do, people to see, places to go.
What are we doing?
We have a few options. We can go to the Walmar Forest and try and find out more about the Omara and why the last survivor, whose name I know,
Wilhelmina.
Wilhelmina. I like that everyone else knew it, though.
That's because we listened to the episode.
Yeah.
You do what now?
Yeah, we listened to the episode.
So we can go to the Walmar Forest and we can try and find out why Wilhelmina discredited or
Discontinued. Oh.
denounced, yes.
Discontinued.
Denounced, discontinued, and the third thing, the Omara. Or we can go all the way to the
Costco
Cosmar.
Forest.
I would be calling it by its real name.
The Cosmar Forest.
Yes, the Cosmar Forest. But as you see here, I unravel my map that I totally have. It's all the way across the map. It's like way over here, and we're like right there.
So it's going to take a long time for us to get
Right.
to where Sadie wants us to go.
Right.
Because we're walking because we don't have horses.
So maybe I have a plan.
Okay.
Instead of waiting the 3 days for Harold to get to Timbertide,
Mm-hmm.
we just go a little further up the road and ambush him earlier.
I like it.
That's just crazy enough to work. Yeah.
I like that plan. Let's go get him. Let's go get our horses.
Yeah.
Because we have to save Wolfric, and we've got to do things
Like now.
now,
Yeah.
immediately.
So, if we're going to use the Staff of Teleportation, y'all gotta be ready. Because we've only been on this road once.
Teleport to Timbertide and then walk up the road to meet him.
Right. Because I feel like we might have a better chance of succeeding instead of just
Picking
teleporting
random.
to a random spot on the road.
Yeah, okay. Especially if we end up behind him, then we have to run to catch up. Because he got horses. Yeah, I think that's the best way.
Yeah, I think
Trees?
that because the only way we're going to be able to get to where we need to go is to get the horses.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What do you think, Becca?
You're grabbing your dice and I don't like it.
no! Well,
Well, for the teleport.
Teleport. I have
Okay,
to.
so
Yeah.
sketchy.
So we
roll.
should probably tell Girl
Girl?
and Crimson
Yeah.
that we're dipping.
I would really like to tell them, yes. We can still back away slowly, but
Right.
we can make it less awkward if we actually say something
Like,
to them versus
Hey,
just
we're leaving instead of just disappearing.
disappearing.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
might also send a search party out for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
People are
I think-
disappearing mysteriously.
Right, yeah. Girl shares
With
that
the
enough.
gemstones.
So we go downstairs and
Wasn't he in the room just like across
next
the hall?
door to us.
So his room was actually a little farther away from yours, which I need to make a thing because otherwise he probably would have come rushing in to help you battle. the
Right.
demon.
Yeah.
Yeah, his room was not super close to yours.
So we walk to his door and I knock on his door. Papa, are you awake? We have important news and plans and we need to share it with you immediately.
You hear some shuffling and he opens the door and he looks very groggy. It's quite early still. He does look like he was in the middle of getting ready. Like maybe his hair is kind of like half brushed and his face is half shaven. I don't know if he shaved. I don't know.
I like how he stopped brushing his hair halfway through to
Just to shave. Yeah.
Or he stopped shaving like through to brush his hair.
He's a little out of sorts this morning. His only
great.
charge is missing. He doesn't know what's going on.
That's fair.
Yeah, and he looks at the three of you standing there. Oh, good, you're up and ready to go. We have to find Wolfric.
Yeah, so we were attacked by a shadow demon last night.
Oh yeah, we should leave it.
Yeah. And we've also got a lead that we need to follow.
Wait, let's go back to the shadow demon. What?
Yeah, so I heard some voices last night outside the door.
He raises an eyebrow.
And one of them might have been somebody that I thought I killed. And then a shadow demon came into our room and attacked us.
Girl turns to Rhakna and Triggus and puts a hand up so Kai can't see and then makes the cuckoo signal with questioning eyes.
No, they fought the demon too.
Garlic sword.
Oh god.
Girl turns to Rhakna, puts his hand up so that only she can see, and makes a double cuckoo sign.
Rhakna looks exasperated. No, that's actually all of that is true.
Even garlic sword?
Even garlic sword. We have to leave.
Where?
We're going to Costco.
You want anything? Should we pick anything up for you?
I need 72 rolls of toilet paper.
One of the voices that I heard outside the door last night was Sadie.
They were here in the manor?
Maybe?
I don't know. I didn't see them. I heard them. There was a man with her. I didn't recognize his voice. All I could recognize was Sadie's voice, and she told me specifically that we need to bring the gems to the Cosmar forest.
I mean, are you sure you're not being set up for some kind of trap?
Oh, probably.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah.
we're very aware that this could and is most likely a trap.
You're just gonna walk right in?
Well, we were told before by Claire, before she hated us, that Sadie would find Kai somewhere where we least expected it, and that Kai is supposed to expect her, and it was like, it's a thing. It's a big thing.
I mean, bigger than Wolfric being gone? This is...
I think it's related. I mean,
Why would she come to me right after Wolfric disappeared if it didn't have something to do with Wolfric?
yeah, they were really close before. They've got a lot of history. I think that whatever she's doing, she definitely wants him involved and she might know something.
He kind of sighs and he just looks a little frustrated.
I'm sorry, Dad.
He kind of nods in a resigned sort of way. I can't stop you from doing what you feel you need to do. Be safe, please.
I'm sorry that we have to leave. We wouldn't be doing this if we didn't think it was the best possible thing we could be doing right now.
He kind of nods and there's like a half smile and says, I gotta admit, I don't understand 80% of what you just told me. But if it somehow leads to information that might help us find Wulfric, then I understand.
Hugs?
Yeah, of course.
Aww. Triggus joins.
It's just one big group hug.
One big group hug.
Aww.
Yeah.
That's so cute. 2 big old orcs and then 2 little tiny people.
I love it. It's an adorable moment. He like pats all of you on the back. And you hear him sniffle.
Aww.
And then he steps back and I've got to continue getting ready. We're starting our search party this morning. Wish us luck.
Good luck. And call us if you find him.
I literally cannot do that.
Flare? Do you have a flare gun?
One that works across the continent. just in your back pocket.
I'll find a way to get a message. You do the same?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Be safe.
You too.
It's kind of up to you, Becca.
Well, that wasn't Becca. That was Grohl.
True.
He wants you to be safe.
True. Okay.
Becca does not.
Becca wants you to have an adventure.
Right.
Those things aren't mutually exclusive. No.
No.
Aw, rats.
I hope to see you all again soon.
We will see you immediately after we
Figure stuff out.
figure things out, after we get our horses and get to Sadie and find out what the mystery is. We're going to use our stick, so it will make it much faster.
I'm glad it's come in handy for you.
Yes. Oh, you were there when we got it. That's great. It's fun. It's a good stick. Tell Wulfric if you find him.
Girl kind of like puts his head in his hand.
All right, we're going now.
He like, his hand goes down the side of his face, like dragging his skin, like, ugh.
I know, these are my friends, though.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell Crimson.
Oh, we don't have to?
You know what? If you wanted to, go for it, because she's not going to be happy.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just dip.
We can skip it. Oh, is that rude?
Well, he just said he'll tell Crimson.
Should we go maybe?
We're in a hurry. Right?
Yeah.
Should we maybe just go look for him for just a few minutes? Just to appease her so she won't be mad at us and then go, okay. Christmas, we're gonna go now. What do you think? I feel like we already have people that hate us a lot and now we're making more enemies.
When all of this is over, they'll understand.
Yeah. Especially if we come back with information about Wulfric.
Or just Wulfric.
Yeah.
Okay. Don't tell Crimson about us.
No, yeah, tell Crimson.
No, yeah, tell Crimson.
We'll make up something good that it sounds like we're off looking for Wulfric.
We are!
Just tell her that we're looking for Wulfric in our own special way.
Because we are.
We actually are.
Yes. You just can't see us.
He cocks his head and scratches it. Yeah, I'll figure something out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Triggus, we're not lying.
Okay.
Triggus thinks we're lying, but we're not lying.
Yeah, we're not lying. See this map?
We're going over here.
Well, like I said, be safe. Good luck. Find Wulfric.
We will.
We'll try.
We will.
Try.
It's so hard that we succeed.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Anyways, we gotta go. This conversation is way too awkward to be going on for this long.
Yeah, we teleport out awkwardly.
Hey Dicelings, it's Becca back again with some more announcements. Thank you so much for listening to episode 46. We hope you're having a great time. I do have, like I said, a couple of quick announcements today. My first announcement is if you are running an actual play podcast and you happen to listen to ours, and you are interested in doing a promo trade, we would love to set that up with y'all. You can get in touch with us on Twitter is the quickest and best way to get a hold of us. We're at the Dice Girls on Twitter. You know what? Even if it's not an actual play podcast, we just love, doing promo swaps with other pods. So get in touch with us. Let us know. We'll do a swap. We'll set one up. We've got some upcoming slots that are open. So we would love to do those trades with y'all. Thank you so much to everyone who listens, who shares, who supports us on Patreon, who looks at our merch. You guys are all incredibly awesome. And we just love and adore all of you. I think that's pretty much it for our announcements today. Thank you again to everyone. If you'd like to have an NPC named after you, as always, you can tweet about the show using the hashtag #TheDiceGirls, and you might have a chance to have an NPC named after you. We're going to jump right back in. I know this is short announcements, but we've got some more adventuring to do. So I'll talk to y'all again next week. Bye! Where are you attempting to teleport to?
The front gates of Timbertide?
Yeah, so just right at the entrance.
Yeah. We've been there twice.
On the road that Harold is taking, that entrance. Not any other entrance, maybe, or anything. Yeah. Just trying to be clear.
Right.
Fair. Okay, so you are attempting to teleport.
Oh God, we're gonna die.
You're attempting to teleport to the gate in front of Timbertide. You all in the hallway, a girl has closed the door and gone back to getting ready. You all are in the hallway. Kai spins the little gemstone. You're all holding hands. That whole teleportation thing. It's really similar to the last time you teleported.
Oh, God.
Where you get that weird feeling and everything just feels very intense, and then it feels so intense that it hurts a lot.
No.
You're each going to take 15
okay, that's not bad.
points of force damage.
Still alive.
What's 23 minus 15?
Very little.
And?
There's an and. Well, because that's your damage. I have to roll to see where you...
Oh, no.
I'm having to do actual math, you guys. Okay, so there's a lot of rolling involved with teleporting if it goes wrong. Okay, so you take that damage, you feel that intense
ouch,
the intense ouch, and when the world kind of when you teleport, it all looks like it gets sucked into the gemstone. When it unsucks from the gemstone, you are actually inside of the city of Timbertide, and you're on kind of a busy street. You feel like you're not very far from where you meant to go, but you're definitely not where you meant to go.
Right.
When you kind of snap into existence, a small group of people around kind of startle, and you can hear them talking what just happened? And you hear whispers. There's a circle of people that have gathered around you. And you can hear them whispering and talking to each other, and someone's like, is that a staff of teleportation? And someone else is like, are those even legal? And what? You can just hear people murmuring.
Okay, I grab both of their hands and we bolt for the gate.
You just run?
Yeah, we just run.
Roll me an athletics check.
Uh-oh.
All three of you.
Is that a D20?
It is.
Mine is a 23.
Mine is a 6. Maybe you can carry me.
I got a 17.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really good. So Kai grabs onto both Triggus and Rhakna's hands, and like Triggus and Rhakna are also ready to bolt, and so they start bolting, and Kai was not ready for you to be ready. So you start taking off, both of you, Triggus and Rhakna.
I'm being dragged behind.
Yeah, Kai kind of like stumbles. It's a little comical. You hear some people in the circle laugh. And yeah, we're gonna say with the two of your great athletics rolls, the group kind of starts to dissipate pretty quickly. They just kind of shrug their shoulders and go on their way as you they're definitely gonna go home and like tell their wife and husband about it, you know,
Yeah.
but
Both of them?
yeah. Yep. whichever or however many they have.
Yes.
They will.
Wives and or husbands.
Yeah, exactly.
Wives.
All of the above.
Their families.
They're going to tell the people they live with
Yeah.
in whatever capacity those relationships may encompass.
Right, yeah, I should include roommates. That wasn't fair for me to say just families.
Yeah, you're going to be gossiped about a little bit. But
Won't
yeah.
be the first time.
Bring us to it, yeah.
But yeah, you have an okay sense of the direction of where you're going, so you reach the edge of the city without any further.
Even moving forwards, we exit awkwardly.
Yes.
Kai, I don't think you should drive anymore. I think I should take over the responsibility. Or
don't-
you should get some training.
I don't think it matters who's driving, Triggus.
Yeah, it's pretty painful.
Well, you can try driving next time and we'll see what happens.
So where are we? Where do we go to meet Mark or whatever his name is?
Harold.
Harold.
And we just follow the road.
Okay. Let's go. Let's get out of here before more people.
Well, I might want to heal a little bit because I got 8 hit points.
I can heal all of us
Oh.
by using my healer's kits. I can't sing, but I can heal. So, yeah, I can do that for you.
Okay. Go.
All right, I start with Kai because she's squishy. All right, I'm going to use my new healer ability previously mentioned. So I'm going to spend 1 use of my healer's kit, which has 9 uses right now. And okay, so it restores 1d6 plus 4 plus the max number of hit dice that you have. So that should be 4 because I think it's equal to our level.
Yes.
Okay, so 8 plus whatever the d6 is. 3. So 8 plus 3, 11.
11.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
I will take that.
Yes.
Triggus next. And Triggus gets 12 hit points.
Yes.
Can you use this ability on yourself?
Yes. Yes, as far as I know, yes.
Cool.
It didn't say that I couldn't.
Cool.
1.
Aw.
Well, that's still 9 hit points. So I'm back up to... What did I say, 9?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm back up to 25.
Oh, I feel much better. Thank you, Rhakna.
Yes, thank you, Rhakna.
Yeah, no problem. I figure, I haven't used any healer's kits since like episode 4 or something. So.
Right.
Fair.
So I'm into this new ability.
Nice.
Okay, so we need to go.
We run. We move fast.
Blink
Yes.
stairs. We need to go.
Yeah.
Yes. So you start hoofing it down the road. You had estimated that Harold was still about 3 days by horse from Timbertide. So you're going to spend multiple days on this road. I'm thinking
1.5g days?
Yeah,
Yeah,
sure.
if we're meeting in
We
the
can
middle.
do that. We can do that. Yeah, because I
Harold
don't.
is traveling down
I don't-
the road at
Horse
25 mystical miles per hour.
MMPH is what we call them.
Yeah.
And then we're at like
We're at
6 or 7.
mystical foot miles per hour. 6 or 7.
MFMPH.
Yeah. At what time do they collide? 1.5 days?
Sure. Yeah. Well. Yeah. Because math and
Because math.
yeah. So, you walk, mostly all day. You walk all day.
Yeah.
And you set up camp in the evening. You find a spot that's kind of like off the road. It looks a little familiar.
Mm.
I don't think it's the same. I don't remember how far you were from Timbertide. I don't think it's the same spot.
I just blew those Helix kids. We're about to rest.
Well, I mean, if we rest,
had
we get to do it again, right? If we rest.
Yeah.
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 We just gotta go shopping sometimes so I can stock up on kids.
Right.
Yeah, because she has to buy healers kits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've got one.
Do you, how do you arrange, like, do you all sleep? Do you arrange a watch? How does this work?
I sing them to sleep. Just because we've had kind of a stressful life so far. And I can tell at this moment they need me greatly to comfort them and soothe them.
Aww.
Yeah.
What do you sing?
Oh, God.
Kai is a terrible driver, and we're out in the woods, and this is taking a really long time. But Rhakna could. But
Had was good.
Rhakna did some great magic with her new magic healing kit, and I feel much better like 27.
I thumbs up.
So go to sleep, my little babies. Just rest easy. Triggus is on watch.
Oh, God.
Adorable.
So, Kai and Rhakna drift off to sleep, and Kai, for the second night in a row, you experience something strange. Just as you're drifting off to sleep.
Do we regain hit points before whatever this is?
Yes. Yes, you do. Please.
Oh. Okay. Because we camped out for a little while, right? And that was a short rest.
It was a short
and
rest.
Then, yeah.
Kai, again, you're not sure if you're awake or dreaming. The voices seem again to be kind of, I think I said inside your head last time. It's the same feeling, and you hear Sadie's voice again. And you hear her kind of whisper, Can she hear us? Hey, can you hear us?
I try to respond with it. Yeah.
You hear Sadie say, "Oh, she can talk back to us."
What?
And you hear the male voice say, "Get out quick then. We don't want any of the nightmares to get out again. That was bad." And Sadie says, "Bring the gemstones to the Cosmar Forest. Make sure Triggus is with you." And you hear the male voice say, "But Sadie, that wasn't part of the plan." And Sadie goes, "Well, it is now."
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
You say okay.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing? You're not gonna be like, what the heck is going on here?
I have a feeling if I ask, they're just gonna disappear.
How you do this? Why you do this?
Yeah, okay, I'll respond with the how you do this, why you do this.
You hear Sadie say, We need the gemstones. Bring them. And Triggus."
Okay.
But why?
I don't think they're gonna answer.
And then the voices are gone. And both Triggus and Kai hear a rustling sound in the leaves.
You gotta be kidding me!
I got some new stuff to use. It doesn't matter.
I'm excited.
Are we rolling for initiative?
Yeah.
Ah!